Всем привет, меня зовут Макс, мы продолжаем прохождение игры Vampyr. В прошлом видео мы разоблачили сестру Дороти Крейн. Надо будет сейчас с Лонси пойти.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
But the risk of infection using vampire blood could compound the situation.
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable regenerative properties. With our minds and your blood, there's nothing we couldn't cure.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Тут вот Чадана надо говорить, и надо будет этому, что там, псих, который стоит, этот алкаш, помочь ему.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Hey, Doc.
You're lucky to be alive, Mr. Cox. I hope you're starting to take better care of yourself.
This place is full of sickness and decay. How could I get better in such a dump?
Consider yourself lucky that I'm treating all of my patients equally. But don't push your luck.
Don't play the innocent with me. I'm sure you have good reasons to act this way. And also weaknesses that can be exploited.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter pissed you off, Clay?
I was so mad I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm. If I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
Do you want it back?
I don't need it here, but if you'd be kind enough to bring it to me, I'd be really grateful.
A grateful Clay Cox? I might just find your knife and bring it back to you to see that happen.
I can give you directions, but I'll be surprised if you manage to find it. My hideout isn't meant to be found easily.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Найдем, отдадим. Какой-то негритос еще должен быть. Не этот, другой. Врач. Где-то должен быть врач, негр. Какой-то мутный, вот он.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I?
An interesting point of view. And quite sad. How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked...
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir.
It
was a time
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir.
When we first...
Funny story.
Do you work here alone?
Yes?
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic.
Why do you have to walk?
Because the...
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
So you're ready to die?
No, I'm not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a fool.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Я его продал, конечно, вот эти. Кольцо. О, очень нужно, нет? Опять штук, конечно. Хлам же было уже, ладно, рефресинг. Иди гуляй. Подожди, это опять туда идти, в этот Whitechapel, похоже, да? Сюда же идти, да? Нет, не сюда. Не сюда. Мы только до утра будем бежать. Тут еще труп. Деньги. Это хрень. Ну, не знаю. Там еще он стоит. А ты не видел, что ли? Не видел ничего?
Bloody monster!
Шурупы какие-то. Я тут еще этот не взял. Тут же что-то еще валялось, я не взял. Даже же светиться. Да, блядь. А, тут эти психи. Так, подожди. Не точно сюда. Да. Хорошо.
Sorry, sir. No, it's steady, boys. Right on over here. Fuck, he's fast. Take your breath of this.
И... Нагало. Мне не нравится эта цифра.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Что тут? Вот тут что-то страшное есть.
Somebody help! Somebody help!
Тут ты смотри, что делает, а? Да ты ж, блядь-то какой!
Somebody help!
Да ты смотри, что он делает!
What do you want?
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed.
Тут ты не
I
похожа на
must go to the
китаянку или
cemetery
на
now.
японку.
Goodbye.
Подожди. Она простуда. Я ничего не знаю. Эх, вот этому пидору помочь. Нашел.
It's locked, all right. Carnage is Father Whitaker's disciple, and this man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Следам крови. Так. Нет, мне вообще не нравится.
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Да все равно туда возвращаться.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Так и так все равно туда возвращаться. Что-то кровища дофига. Ладно, пошли. Ну, пока это не надо. А что ты здесь? Ух ты. Что-то... Так. Что у нас здесь? Ух ты. Чё? Это убежище, ёпта. Да мне нечего пополнять, и ничего не... Так. У нас, в принципе, это есть пока что. Это что такое? Образец свежей, кровью, исследовать. Что-то ссылка видит скорость восстановления выносливости. И пока ничего нету. Один, 20 часов. Это же не сделал. Нет. Да у меня пока все равно этих нету. Смысл мне сейчас сюда. Шли отсюда. Так. Сохраняться незачем. Так. Пошли там дальше по заданиям. Че оно все блестит? Я тоже как ты умею делать. Еще круче даже. Не выебывайся. Так. Че это мы сюда запрыгнули? Ура! Спасибо. Трупак какой-то валяется. О! Помните, они боятся святых символов. Да. такое светится. Альберт Палмер. Кто это? 18 лет. А это не тот случайный чел? Ага. Который я сожрал. Хранили, ладно. Не надо было его жрать. Надо было плохих есть.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live.
Вот он один-то стоит.
And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Изменить.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends, loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
You may be right.
Of course. I've stared upon this world for centuries, and time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Давай, беги. А что с этой еще вдовой-то делать надо? Видать, надо что-то найти. Может, что-то кто-то где-то похоронен. Проверим. Тут я пока ничего не вижу. Тут пойти валяется. Странный рецепт какой-то. Так. Нет, мышь нам не нужна. Ну и что? Подожди, а там... Да подожди ты, не гуди. Хоть теперь отсюда можно выйти? Нет, нельзя почему-то. Значит, туда-обратно я не попаду. Ну ладно, пошли. Подожди-ка, а вот же еще. Вот. Тоже закрыто пока что. Ладно, на этом закончим. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки. Всем пока.